3A bout, we got Jacob Schwarm of Bettendorf taking on Grant Stotts of West Des Moines Valley. In the Class 2A bout, we have Rathbun of Center Point-Urbana taking on Brayden Curry of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And in the 1A bout, we got Bryce West of Highland Rverside taking on Cole Needham of West Marshall.
We had a lot of fun with the West Marshall fans last night. They were excited. We'll see if they have something to cheer for here with Cole again.
Boy, right away over there on the 2A bout, it's Brayden Curry of Sergeant Bluff-Luton out to a quick takedown over returning state champion Brock Rathbun of Center Point-Urbana. Brock Rathbun of Center Point-Urbana, a three-time finalist, and he immediately gets a reversal right there on Brayden Curry of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. 2-2, all tied up. Whoa. Look at this right down here, Coach Gable, right in front of us on the mat 1A. That's Bryce West of Highland Rverside getting a takedown and some near falls. Again, he's taking on Cole Needham of West Marshall. 1 point escape for Needham right there. They're both back up on their feet. Bryce West's brother, Drew West, was the state champion last year. Twin brothers.
Trying to keep it going.
Couple of twins, but there's Needham almost all around on West right there with a takedown. But look at West get in low, really low under the reach of Needham right there, and was able to hit it kind of a sweep right there and come out on top with another 2-point takedown. So he takes a quick 8-2 lead over Needham.
Yeah, he's hit about 6 different moves so far. He missed one. He missed the fireman's, and the reason why he missed it because he went in on it. He pulled him on top of him instead of continuing to penetrate. But he's been throwing everything out there, and that's why he's got 8 points.
A lot of times when you hit a shot too and you don't get it, it's not bad because you don't get it, because it sets something else up and creates a scramble situation and makes the guy react, so you can go into something else as well too.
Yeah, when he missed that fireman's, he actually realized he was going to miss it, and he squared back up, made sure he has good head position. And there's another kind of a reshot that pulled him up good. Man, I'll tell you,
he's all over him.
Yeah, he's hitting this move, and it's not just the first move that's hitting it. It's the second move or even the third move. That one was the third one they got him on.
Yeah, he went to a beautiful snap down. As Needham came up, he went to a double. Needham fought it off. He went to an underhook to a far knee pick and drove through right out of bounds.
Big honor, especially for Audubon, and I know there were a lot of things that contributed to it.
Most of it, I'd say, comes from our community and our big family to why we're successful.
All of our teachers try their hardest to make sure we know what we're doing, and the coaches are fantastic.
We just go out there to do our best and everything.
Help your school compete for the Bank Iowa Traveling Challenge Cup and $1,750. Visit ihssn.com.
Right now, get any large original or flatbread sausage pizza for only $10. Casey's, famous for pizza.
As we're back on the 3A mat, you can see Schwarm from Bettendorf going for his second title. Had some back points there and about ended that thing.
He got a reversal. He started down and started the second period. At the first period, there was no score. And he started down and got a reversal, but right off the reversal went right into a leg turk crossface and got a quick 3-point near fall. And you know, that's one of the better moves in wrestling, is hitting a leg turk and be able to get some quick near falls. I know that's one thing that I know Coach Gable was able to teach me in my career at the University of Iowa, was getting leg turks. And it's just another way of being offensive, putting guys in your back that you don't normally think about sometimes when you're wrestling. Good chain wrestling there.
Right, a lot of times you actually get that and you really don't know what to do, but it's really a match-ending move, and it can go also to a arm turk, and there's a fall over there with Schwarm.
Jacob Schwarm right there, 3-time finalist, gets his second state title as a senior. Bettendorf is out of the race as far as the team race for a state championship, but they do have second secured and locked up. Congratulations to Jacob Schwarm.
Yeah, he just built off that 0-0, and he got that quick reversal, and he had that turk, and then he got 3 points, and then he just, boom, hit it again, and he got momentum going. Sometimes you can use that, and it worked for him.
Bryce West down here in front of us, and 1 out to a commanding 12-5 lead. Over there on the 2A mat, that's Brock Rathbun of Center Point-Urbana, another 3-time finalist. His second period is about to come to an end. He's out to a 7-3 lead right now.
Yeah, and he had a rough one early last night, Mark, and he came back from that and fought his way back. His toughness just brought him through last night to get him here. He's very determined, young man.
You know, Brock Rathbun's unbeaten this year. He's undefeated coming into this championship, and that's the way he's going to end it. He knows what to do in you know, situations like this when things are tough, and a lot of different things can happen in semifinals. I mean, people are going to come out and throw everything that they can at you, especially when you're the defending state champion like Rathbun is. There's another takedown for Rathbun right there. You know, just like Curry here from Brayden Curry from Sergeant Bluff-Luton. You know, he came out right away against Rathbun, in on a shot and took him down, but it's been all Rathbun since. People are going to come out and wrestle. You have to be ready to go, you know, when you're the top dog like that.
The Iowa High School Wrestling Tournament brought to you by the Fairway Food Stores. We appreciate them being our championship sponsor here for this broadcast. And we got many more we'll get to at some point, including Casey's General Store. You see right there. Hello to Bill Waljasper, CEO, friend of mine from Marshalltown. Just saying hi to Bill. Get that in, right, Coach?
Oh, yeah, you got to get that in.
Rathbun trying to get to a major. He's up by a score of 10-3 right now. 7-point lead. You get to that major. It's just a better decisive win. Not that an extra point's going to matter in the team race for them. Down over here in the third period, it's Bryce West again out to commanding lead, but there's Needham trying to shoot, trying to make something happen here. West takes advantage of it.
Yeah, he does.
West is, you know, I mean, he runs cross country too. It's not just wrestling, him and his brother. He's an honor student. Good kids out of Highland Rverside.
They won't have a four-timer in the family, but they could sure win one every year if they keep this going.
Yeah, I mean, this could be their second state championship bracket in the household for these guys. One for Drew, one for Bryce.
I don't think they're after that, though. I think they're after duels.
Yeah, they're going to eventually go for that one, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, I don't think they're like the heavyweight Paulsons.
Yeah, that's a pretty amazing story, isn't it?
Yeah, one has to set out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got different weight classes down here, but when you get so big, you only got one weight class.
I asked Mark about that yesterday, and I said, how would you decide that? He goes, wrestle off. I'm like, well, that's definitely coming from Coach Gable, no question. You don't just pick, you wrestle it off.
Well, that's the fairest way.
Absolutely.
But the smartest way sometimes is to actually know the athlete really well and then go that way.
Brock Rathbun, Center Point-Urbana, congratulations to him. Second state championship. He's only a junior. We'll see him next year. I'm sure he's going to want to be back here right away again next year, trying to get his third straight championship. 50 seconds to go in this 1A match here.
Nothing better than being the pride of Center Point tonight. You know, he gets a great feeling when you're the man.
He is the man, that's for sure tonight. Brock Rathbun, congratulations. Just a pretty dominating win over there.
Still looking at the 1A match right now with Bryce West, who we mentioned earlier, taking on Cole Needham from West Marshall.
West Marshall, I think they brought 7 or 8 guys into the tournament here, and that's a good showing for West Marshall. A lot of tradition, good fan following for West Marshall here at the tournament. Bryce West continuing trying to build in the lead as he lets Needham go. 20 seconds to go here. He's going to try and see if he can get another takedown yet. Cole Needham from West Marshall did not qualify last year.
Well, he made some major changes in the offseason to get here.
Sure did. It's a good tournament, good year for Needham. State runner-up finish for Bryce West with the championship. Makes it 1-1 with his brother Drew. Congratulations, Highland Rverside.
We have another Another unbeaten wrestler. That's going to do it right now. We'll be back with